Hello everyone, back again today. My friend Julie asked me on Twitter if I could recommend like a quick and easy out the door, really fast kind of thing for her. Not only is she a busy mum, so she has to get her daughter up to school, but she is also at college herself. So she needs something that's pretty quick and easy and out the door and no messing about kind of thing. So I'm going to kind of try and do something for her today. So first thing I'm going to do, prime my eyes. I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, just the original. Then I'm going to use Painterly Paint Pot, and just to even out the skin tone of my eyelids a wee bit. I have quite a few wee veins and things that pop through. When you're trying to get out the door in the morning, the last thing you want to be doing is like have 25 different eyeshadows and like 16 brushes per eye kind of thing. You need to be like out the door. Okay, so I'm going to use this, it's called an eye color. It's from UCID, or Twilight. These are very much like the Chanel, the name's gone right out of my head, but you know, like the mousse cream shadows. They're very, very similar to that. So I'm just going to use like just a little bit on my finger there and just run that across the eyelid and just blend it across. Doesn't need to be super neat and tidy or super opaque even, you know, I just want like a wee wash of colour. It's actually got like wee gold flecks in it. I'm super impressed with their product. So, okay, some people that might be an asking, you might be happy with that, put on some mascara, grand, out the door. If you fancy putting on a little bit of colour, you can use something like the Collection 2000 Extreme 24-Hour Felt Tip Liner. I don't know how well that's showing up for you actually. This is the colour purple, and that just looks black really, doesn't it? And the felt tip liners like this. Okay, so some people might just like, I know some people really love their eyeliner and feel, I'm going to take it down a tiny bit there, and feel like they can't really go out without eyeliner on, so this is just like maybe for you guys. And also you can do like a little flick if you wanted to at the outer corner. You know, these come in like teal green, and you can get liners in all different colours. I mean, a nice one as well actually is this bronzy one from Urban Decay. For the life of me, was it called Lucky? I don't know if you can see that. We'll pretend you can. Anyway, oh, I changed background, so let me know if you prefer this one, which is my bedroom. There's bed and watch. Know if you prefer this or the other setup, which was the plain background, the plain purple in my office. So there's also a window right here, so I'm hoping the lights will be a bit better. You can also do this with eyeshadow if you want as well, like any colour eyeshadow under the sun. I'm going to use what was in my hand, Indian Wood Paint Pot from MAC, and it's just like a golden bronze, quite a rich colour. And I'm literally just going to take a wee bit of that on my finger, look up, and run it under my eye. Bronzy colours suit everybody, basically. They do especially suit people with blue eyes, because the orange base in the colour is the opposite to orange on the colour wheel, which makes the orange stand out more. So, curl lashes, because generally you're doing this kind of makeup early in the morning, and we need all the help we can get to look nice and awake. So give your eyelashes a good curl. Then I posted about this on my blog, a sweet tip. I use a thin coat of waterproof mascara. This particular one is just an NYC one, and I just coat my lashes. Okay, and then I'm just going to use whatever mascara it is that you prefer. I'm going to use L'Oreal Voluminous, anyhow. Easy peasy, done. Okay, that's basically your eyes done. I am then going to use the primer on my face. I am going to use the new CID Eye Prime. It's difficult because silver is very but fancy look. I don't know why I feel like I'm James Bond pulling out a gun, but like primer. Really weird? It's quite weird, isn't it? Oh well. Pop that over my face. Oh, also, before you go touching your face, make sure your fingers are clean. Just FYI. And foundation I'm using is Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum in colour, I believe it's 51. I had the lid a second ago, and I've lost it again. But it is colour 51, promise. And then if you have any, like I've got some left in the back of my hand there, just go over any like wee problem areas. So for me, I had a wee bit of redness. On my chin, around my nose, and between my brows, and around my nose there a little bit. I know a lot of people freak out because they're like, oh, I've got red on my face and blah blah blah, whatever. Women naturally get red between the brows, around your nose and mouth area. It's hormonal. There's nothing you can do about it. You're better just kind of, you know, accepting it. It's alright. We all get it. A bit of concealer. Just wee bits of redness there from like leftover spots. You know, when spots go in, they leave you those lovely red marks. I'm using a Crown C200 Deluxe Crease Brush. So that's that done, easy peasy. Add a little bit of colour to your face. Generally in the morning, you're a wee bit pale on it. I'm using the NYC bronzer in Sun to Sun bronzing powder. And the colour is terracotta tan. It's like a double one. The reason I like this, you can probably see that looks a little bit red. And your natural tan is actually a little bit red. Because generally, you know, from the sun, you always have like that sort of sunburnty kind of thing. So I'm just going to gently buff that sort of in my contour area and slightly up into the top of the cheek as well. Just put your bronzer where you would naturally tan, so forehead is going to hit. Now for me, I do have a full fringe, but I don't know why I still don't have it. Top of the brows there. The top of the cheekbones, and I'm using it very slightly to contour, like at the back of the cheekbone a little bit. Okay, I'm going to pull a wee bit down my neck and jawline for slimming properties, and then tiny bit across the bridge of the nose and on the tip of the chin as well. Oh, I also put lip balm on before I started. This is my favourite lip balm ever. It's the best one I've ever found in life, and it's the Lip Smacker Cherry, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. I'm going to eat it a little bit. I won't though, because it's made of wax, and that would be yucky. The blusher I'm going to use is by Elf, and it is in the colour, are you being funny? Look at the size of that, right? I haven't got my glasses on, how am I supposed to read it? Candid Coral. Now the reason I'm using this one is, this cover, is I'm not sure if that's picking up for you very well, but it does have a bit of shimmer in it, so this is going to save me having to use highlight, you know, having to like get out more products and all the rest. You know. Oh, fish. I'm also going to use a tiny bit of that on top of my brows, down my nose a tiny bit, purely for the shimmer factor. It will give up hardly any colour because I've worked most of it off. A bit of powder. I'm using the something. It's transparent, colour transparent. I'm not really sure. And a MAC. I think this is a 150, but the printing, whoa, mind blowing, is wearing off. Has worn off basically, so I can see like a 1, what I think is a 5, I don't know. A little bit of waterproof mascara on my bottom lashes because I tend to get really smudgy under my eyes, which is quite annoying. Right, last thing for me is always my brows, mostly because they take 27,000 years because Well, they just do. This one's a bit thinner. I'm not really sure what's happened there, but I'm growing them out. I'm sure they look really nice. I don't know if you can see all those lovely little hairs. They're pretty. And by that I mean the opposite of all things that are pretty. So I'm using the HD Brow Quad in the colour Foxy. I don't actually know where it says Foxy on there, but anyway, it's Foxy, which looks like this. And I use a mix of these two colours here at the bottom. The red has got quite a nice, the brown has a little bit of a reddy tone to it, which I need obviously because I'm a redhead. I don't have decent brows really. Not at the minute. She's having a bit of a moment, I think, which is upsetting. That happens. It's okay. We'll have a bad day. No judging. But golly gosh, doesn't that look better? Should I just say golly gosh? And then I'm going to use a little spoolie to comb through the brows a little. I don't want any super harsh lines. Especially if it's quite like a natural day look. And I also don't want them to be too dark. Oh, that little gappy gap in the head. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see it. It's very annoying. Ta-da! Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is apply some lipstick. This is from Autograph at Marks & Spencer. And it is in colour Blossom. These are lovely lipsticks. They're long wear. Doesn't actually tell you the name on it, does it? Let me see. No. But they're like long wear lipsticks. And they are nice. It's a little dry when you put them on. Like it's a kind of strange texture. It's quite a dry texture, but I just pat like a little bit of lip balm over the top and they're grand. So, or if you put lip balm underneath, whereas I put lip balm on, you know, when I start my makeup. So by this point, it goes on, you know, nice and smooth. I think that's me done. Oh, I'm going to set my eyebrows in place, just because, you know, I'm an intrepid photographer, and I'm going to be out in the wild. In the UK. Hardly the Sahara, but anyway. That's alright. We'll pretend. And that's it. It's pretty easy. It's not nothing really exciting, but you know, it's got that little pop of colour with the purple on the top lash line and the Indian wood bronzy colour. If you don't have any of these products to substitute for, you do have, you know, maybe a bronzy eyeshadow, maybe a purple eyeshadow, use that instead. Pink, corally pink cheeky cheeks with a bit of bronzy bronze, and just brows filled in, bit of mascara. And yeah, that's it. Please let me know if you have any videos or anything you'd like to see. And I hope this is helpful for Julie. She likes purple actually. She'll probably like this. That was good of me, wasn't it? Let me know if you like this background better or the purple one. My brain has gone to sleep now. Time for night for my brain. I'm going to go now actually and film a whole video. So I will speak to you all very soon. Oh, it's my dog barking. Oh, we made it through a whole video without her barking, and then away she goes at the end. We were doing so well. Anyway, I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye. I just thought I'd very quickly show you what makeup looks like with my hair all finished. Or finished. I just glued it. So, that's my hair. And my fringe, and that kind of makes a bit of a difference for me, obviously, because none of this. Okay, that is all. Bye.